Welcome to Zaleski Sports. First pitch at roughly 5 o'clock between Sun Prairie East and Oak Creek. Group field for today's game between the Sun Prairie East Cardinals and the Oak Creek Knights. Sun Prairie East 25-4 coming into this game today. Got a win over Hudson on Monday. Oak Creek 27-3 coming in. Got a win over Nicolay on Monday. Oak Creek technically the number 1 ranked team in the state by Prep Baseball Wisconsin. Sun Prairie East coming in down probably in the top 5 if I remember the final Prep Baseball rankings. If you remember correctly, Sun Prairie East started out the season 20-0. Slowed down a little bit since, but they continued to be a good baseball team. Obviously, getting here is a big success. But Oak Creek finally broke the bottle open and got here a week or two ago when they beat Kenosha Indian Trail in the sectional final. And then Sun Prairie East took down Verona, I believe. I have to check. That sounds familiar. No, Monona Grove to get here. Sun Prairie East took down Monona Grove to get here. Verona was a pretty good baseball team. They were a 2nd seed down in Madison. That's why I kind of thought it was Verona at first. Anyways, it looks like we're going to be doing the national anthem here for this game. No, they're doing starting lineups. So Elijah Vanxolata joining me here. Matt Peck here on the call. Elijah Vanxolata on my side. Elijah's going to introduce the Sun Prairie East Cardinals starting lineup.
All right, so the Sun Prairie East Cardinals, led by head coach Jack Marchese. Leading off for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals is Sam Ostrenga, playing in center field number 2. Batting second is number 9 shortstop Max Glusick. Batting third, the first baseman number 8 Drew Kavanaugh. Batting fourth, number 6 the left fielder John Hadley. Batting fifth, number 17 third baseman Isaac Wendler. Batting sixth, number 10 second baseman Van Vogler. Batting seventh, the catcher number 3 Manny Abreu. Batting eighth, the designated hitter number 24 Gavin Meese. And then to round it out, starting lineup, the right fielder number 4 Luke Dam, and the starting pitcher for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals is number 1 right-handed pitcher Brady Seltzer, who is a sophomore for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals.
All right, so now the starting lineup for the Oak Creek Knights. Leading off and playing center field, Cade Pelkowski. Batting second, playing shortstop, C.J. Trask. Batting third, playing right field, Peyton Gibbon. Batting fourth and playing catcher, Nathan Hannell. Batting fifth and playing left field, Nate Schaff. Batting sixth and playing first base, Reese Doyle. Batting seventh, playing designated hitting is Mac Endres. Batting eighth, Brady Rickert, playing third base. And batting ninth, playing second base, Gavin Zastro. Pitching for the Knights today is Ryan Buckda. You kind of hear the PA announcer in the background introduce both teams. So that's the starting lineup. So as the Knights take the field, we will give you the lineup in the field while we go at it.
Could give the umps for today too.
Yep. Home plate for today is Dave Wall. First base is Ed Vodvarka. Sorry if
Creek? Got no Creek umpire in today.
Oh. Second base is Bill Gipp. Third base is John Buelo.
Bill Gipp from Spooner and John Buelo is from Wapaka. Mike, you know who that is?
So it's going to be an interesting one here today. Let's see. Sun Prairie and Oak Creek obviously do not know each other well. I mean, Sun Prairie, actually, fun fact, when Sun Prairie was one school in 2019, Oak Creek and Sun Prairie played each other in 2019's quarterfinals, Division I. Oak Creek fell to Sun Prairie in 2019 when Sun Prairie was one school, but still the Cardinals. Speaking of that, the Sun Prairie East Cardinals are coached by Jack Marchese. Oak Creek Knights coached by Scott Howler. Overall record for the coaches, Jack Marchese at Sun Prairie East is 48-10 in 2 years. That's before Monday's game. Scott Howler is 483 and 147 before yesterday's year. And Scott Howler has been at Oak Creek 20 years. Marchese, meanwhile, his second year at Sun Prairie East. So now both teams huddle up, and we'll be ready to take the field here any moment here.
Sun Prairie East won on Monday on a walk-off by Drew Kavanaugh infield single. It was a thriller against Hudson. Hudson really made it interesting. Hudson was down a lot in that game, and they found a way to tie it midway through that game. And then it was a really good rally in that bottom of the seventh for Sun Prairie East. Meanwhile, for Oak Creek, you had them down 4-0 to Hudson. I mean, not Hudson. Was it Nicolay?
Nicolay.
Down 4-0. Peyton Gibbon, their star, the Gatorade Player of the Year, was on the mound. He had a little rough start here, tried to get a little of the nerves out, and then he started to settle in after giving up 4 runs. And then Oak Creek's offense just settled in. Cade Polkowski 3 for 3, leading the tone for their offense that way. But should be a fun one to get started here for the state semifinal.
Assistant coaches for both teams, forgot to mention that. For the Sun Prairie East Cardinals, Chad Kavanaugh, Chris Alexander, Justin Krebs, and Aaron Schmidt. For the Oak Creek Knights, it's Peter Dooley, Will Comfort, Tony Butler, Alex Kress, and Scott Pazinski. So Oak Creek takes the field. Starting pitcher Ryan Bukta on the outside. Lined up from left to right in the outfield is going to be Nate Schaff. Over there in left and center, Cade Pelkowski. In right, it's Peyton Gibbon. Infield lineup, meanwhile, is Brady Rickard at third. Shortstop, C.J. Trask. Second base, Gavin Zastro. And first base, Reese Doyle. Pitching is Ryan Bukta, and behind the dish is Nate Hannell. So that's the fielding lineup for the Oak Creek Knights. They are the home team in this game. The second seed, Sun Prairie East, the third seed. And De Pere advances to the state championship after an 8-1 win over West Tosha Central. Had a big 6th inning last game to move on to the state championship. That'd be at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. So the winner of this game plays at the state championship tomorrow night. But state championship will be on Zaleski Sports.
If Oak Creek wins.
Yes, if Oak Creek wins. There you go. So Nate Hannell throws down. We're going to be set to start us off here.
A fun fact about Ryan Bukta, he's started the most games. Oh, no, maybe not. He's played the most games pitchers-wise. Comes in with a 1.20 ERA, 6-1 on the year. 7 games started and 41 innings pitched. 7 earned runs given up the whole season.
I believe his only loss came to Franklin.
Yep. I think it was the second game of the series. Yep.
Oak Creek only lost 3 games of the year on. So, yeah, it was against Franklin because when Indian Trail beat Oak Creek, it was Peyton Gibbon on the mound. Although the runs came later in the game where Gibbon did not get a loss for it. So we're getting set underway here. Ryan Bukta sets. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike, and we're underway here in the last game of the day here. Sam Ostrega will lead off for the Cardinals. 0-1 pitch. Bukta sets again. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, ball 1. Sam Ostrenga is .436 on the season, 1 home run, 28 RBIs coming in today's game. 1-1 pitch here, and that one's on the ground, and that one's going to get up the middle for a base hit. So Sam Ostrenga reaches with a base hit, and that's how the Cardinals start out on offense.
And this lineup for Sun Prairie East is no joke this season, as a lot of their guys batting, more than half of their lineup batting over 300. It's no joke, so all you got to really do for them to get some big hits is just put it straight in the outfield, and that's just what they did in that first at-bat.
So Max Glusick will bat now, the shortstop. .477 on the year, 21 RBIs, no home runs on the year. But still another dangerous hitter in the top of the lineup here. Pitch is low in the dirt inside, ball 1. So Ostrenga over at first after a single to start the game up the middle. Glusick steps back in. Bukta sets. Here's the pitch on 1-0, and that one's ripped down the third base line. Fair ball! Down to the left field corner. Shaw bounces. It's going to bounce out of play. It's going to be a ground rule double. And Max Glusick with a double, and Sun Prairie East threatening here early.
It's just a start you asked for if you're Sun Prairie East right there, just getting a hit, base hit up the middle, through the gap, and then the second one out down the left field line. So guys on second and third, no outs. So
Drew Kavanaugh now will bat for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. First baseman. He pitched last game for him. Hit the walk-off as well, like Elijah mentioned. .417 average with 39 driven in this year. Runners will be on second and third.
He also pitched the complete game on Monday against Hudson. So he's done pitching for the remainder of the season. He'll play first probably the remainder of the way here.
So Bukta sets here with 2 runners on, second and third. No outs here in the top of the first. Pitch is high and away, ball 1 on Kavanaugh.
Kind of feels like a little bit like that start on Monday, right, Matt Peck? I mean, just Ryan Bukta just trying to get the nerves out here, allowing a couple base hits, double to start this game.
So Bukta sets now 1-0. Here's a pitch, a little bit high again, 2-0.
And the last thing you want to do right now, obviously, other than taking some runs right now, is walking the guy.
Yeah. So one area team remains, by the way. Kenosha St. Joe's over there in D3. One Milwaukee team running still strong will play tomorrow for the D3 state championship. We'll see if Oak Creek, it all depends on their fate. That one's lifted in the air left field. Schaff going back on it and makes the catch in front of the wall. Ostrega tags and now score a run. It's 1-0 Sun Prairie East.
And if you're Oak Creek right there, you should live with that, as it was better than a base hit going up the middle to score 2. But you got to start racking up some outs pretty quick here, as you still got another guy at third and Max Glusick. So now John Hadley come up to the plate now, left fielder.
All right, so they'll throw back to third just to be safe. So Buckta, 1 out, down, 1 runner on third, 1-0 Sun Prairie East lead. Sack fly from Kavanaugh. So now it is John Radley. Takes first pitch, strike on the outside corner.
That one looked pretty close on the right corner that time.
526 average. One down here. Here's a pitch. Next pitch. That one's lifted in the air center field. Pelkowski underneath it.
That might score another one.
It's going to score another one. Runner tags. Coming home, Glusick will score. It's 2-0 Sun Prairie East.
So like I said again, Oak Creek getting down pretty quickly here to start the game. I don't think they should be too worried yet with their offense, but you know, you gotta pay attention closely. You don't want to get this game out too far to the point where Oak Creek's gonna have to like really try to rally back in this one like a lot.
So 2 down now for Isaac Wendler. 2 runs in for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. Pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 hits on the day for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. They got just enough hits, and that's 2 sac flies straight.
Just set it up with the single and the double. Both of them scored. Nothing better you could ask for.
Pitch is high, 2-0.
And again, a little bit of the command issues right now for Ryan Buckta as well. You know, just trying to settle in this game, get the nerves out, and hopefully he could dial it in after this first inning and get this one out.
Here's the pitch from Buckta again on 2-0 high again, 3-0. Missed in that same spot 3 times in a row now.
But like I said on Monday, Nicolay got up 4-0. Oak Creek took it personal, came back and won. So you can't underestimate this hitting.
That pitch is just missed.
That was a little
outside. You can't get any closer than that.
That one looked pretty outside to me on the camera. But
so now Van Vogler will bat with a runner on first. Wendler walks.
Sun Prairie East batting through more than half of their order already.
363 for Vogler coming up on the season. Vogler takes strike 1. 2 down here now in the top of the first still. Oak Creek's Ryan Buckta still working to try to get out of it here. Here's a pitch from Buckta. Curves down again for strike 2.
That was a good breaking pitch right there, just getting him to freeze on that pitch. And he's probably expecting fastball on that one as he took all the way.
No balls, 2 strikes. Buckta holds here. Here's a pitch.
It's a strike.
Cold strike 3. I was going to say that. Here we go, heading to the bottom of the first. Sun Prairie East strikes first with 2. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. Bottom of the first coming up. Sun Prairie East with the 2-0 lead over the Oak Creek Knights. Oak Creek coming to bat now. Oak Creek struck pretty well with offense the other day, so I mean, right now you shouldn't be as concerned to see how they come out here in the first inning. Cade Pelkowski would be the guy to get started here, who the leadoff hitter is for the Knights. UW Milwaukee commit.
Looking at Sun Prairie East pitcher, it's going to be number 1 Brady Stelzer today, coming in with a 2.80 ERA, 4-1 on the year. 6 games started, 2 complete games, and thing to keep in mind, he's pitched 40 innings and given up 15 earned runs this season. He's a right. He's a righty as well. Yep.
So
Cade Pelkowski.
Cade Pelkowski will lead us off here in the bottom of the first. 400 on the season, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs.
He's the hero of the last game offensively.
Yes.
3 for 3.
So Pelkowski steps in.
You have to make some ground.
Stelzer sets and throws. Pitch is low in the dirt.
He signaled a bunt at first?
He signaled a bunt and held it back. So Stelzer, the pitcher for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. Pelkowski steps back in here up 1-0. Stelzer sets. And now here's the pitch. Low in the dirt again, 2-0.
You know, Matt Peck, I don't know if I sound crazy saying this, but I think this start's actually a little better like defensively for Oak Creek compared to the first game, because first game it really looked like they had some nerves. This one, I think it was just the Sun Prairie East just getting the pitch to hit.
So 2-0 now. Stelzer delivers, and that one's hitting the air foul behind us.
Lot.
To the parking lot. Hope they got insurance.
Had a good pitch to hit on 2-0 right there.
Yeah, so it's now coming up. It's going to be 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Stelzer sets. Pelkowski steps back into the box here. Stelzer throws. Pitch is low in the dirt, 3-1.
And just like Nicolet's pitcher the other night, he had a little trouble with command too. Let's see if with a different team in Brady Stelzer, he has it in him to get his command back.
So Brady Stelzer sets here on 3-1. Cade Pelkowski up 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one's ripped up in the air to left center. That one's going deep at the wall.
Gone.
It's gone! Cade Pelkowski with a leadoff home run to cut the lead in half.
And you can't ask for a better way to start this one. After going 3 for 3, Cade Pelkowski found a good pitch to hit on 3-1, a meatball down the middle, and he puts that one right under the scoreboard. Oak Creek gets on the board.
Cade Pelkowski doing what's best, sitting back on it, just launches it way over the left field wall and says, goodbye, baseball.
Made Stelzer make a mistake on that one.
Yep.
And what did I tell you? I mean, Oak Creek, you could be down 3-4, 5-0. Can't really count them out.
So now 2-1 game. CJ Trask will step in the shortstop. 328 in the season. 2 home runs, 19 RBIs. Trask steps in, takes the ball low, 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start for Oak Creek offensively, though.
And yeah, they got some better hitters still coming up. They got Trask at the plate, Gibbon behind him.
Hanel,
Yep.
Schaff, stacked lineup.
And Trask rips that one to right field. It's going to fall, base hit. CJ Trask rips on a single now, a short single to right field. And Oak Creek right up to 2 hits right away.
And that's just the bread and butter for Oak Creek right there, just being disciplined at the plate, getting the right pitch to hit. And I think that home run by Pelkowski kind of shifted the momentum right back to Oak Creek.
So now runner on first. Trask takes his lead over there. Gibbon will step in here with no outs. 2-1 game. Oak Creek cuts the lead in half via a Cade Pelkowski home run. So Gibbon steps in. Stelzer sets and delivers. Gibbon rips that one in the air to right field. Damn, underneath it. Makes the catch out there. So now Nate Hanel will bat with 1 down here in the bottom of the first. We haven't seen many home runs this series, but Cade Pelkowski able to put one out. Is a big plus for Oak Creek with the long ball. Meanwhile,
kind of shifted the momentum back, though.
Yep, so Trask takes his lead over there now. Nate Hanel, a 420 hitter, 3 home runs on the year. Hanel rips that one to left. Third caught. Throws back to first. Double play. A killer for the Knights. Wendler with a spectacular catch over there. Throws back to Kavanaugh at first.
Last thing you could ask for if you're Oak Creek right there.
So 2-1 game. We will head to the second inning. Sun Prairie still leads 2-1.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck alongside Elijah Vincelata. Sun Prairie East coming to bat. 2-1 game here in the second inning. So, a couple base hits from Sun Prairie East and a couple sac flies got them 2 runs. 1 run came for Oak Creek via Cade Pelkowski home run last inning. Leadoff home run. So now Ryan Buckdale will return to the mound. Not a bad way to end the last inning.
Not
He
at
gave
all.
a couple hits, but it was sac flies. It's called small ball. Bunt, small ball.
Looks like it'll be Manny Abreu coming up to lead it off for Sun Prairie East.
So Manny Abreu will lead it off for Sun Prairie East here at the top of the second.
Sun Prairie East hit through 6 of their 9 batters in the first inning.
323 on the season, 15 RBIs. Abreu steps in here. Buck does set. Buckta kicks. The throw. Ooh, just missed. Ball 1. So 1-0 now. Buckta sets again. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
It looked like it was a little inside.
So 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. That one's low. 3-0.
Couple times now in this game so far, Ryan Buckta's got down 3-0 in the count. See if he can work his way right back at it.
So 3-0 now on Abreu. 3:23. Buckta sets down. Here's the pitch, and he walks him. Ball 4.
Second walk issued by Buckta, and both of his walks have came off of the 4 pitches. Can't do that with the bottom of the order if you're Oak Creek.
So now it'll be Gavin Meese. 394 on the season, a junior, 4 RBIs. He will have Abreu at first after the leadoff walk. Meese shows bunt. And pulls that back. Ball really high there. So 1-0. Meese and Buckta just stepped off there. I mean, could have been close to balk criteria there. Meese shows bunt again on 1-0. Here's a pitch in there for a strike.
Just pulled it back, conceded the pitch that time. Oak Creek's got to be ready. It looks like Brady Rickert playing shallow.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. Buckta sets. Here's a pitch. Shows bunt again. Gets it off this time. Bunts way foul into the stands.
Well, right to an Oak Creek fan. And that's the last thing you want to do if you bunt, though, too. Obviously, if you pop it up and then a guy in the infield ends up catching it. Luckily, that one just fouled out of play in the stadium.
So Gavin Meese steps back in. Down 1-2. Buckta sets. Turns back. Tries to throw back to first.
Balk,
And they just called a ball. I mean, wow.
Sun Prairie East really wanted it, and they got it.
Yeah, they clearly wanted that. They clearly told the umpire what to do there because
show it on the replay.
he didn't call until the Sun Prairie East coach told him, "Hey."
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess he didn't step off like he was supposed to, and kind of like feet planted there and loose feet. So now that a killer because I put Sun Prairie East with a runner in scoring position. That was on the ground foul. So now it still remains 1-2 on Meese. No outs. Abreu takes his lead over there at second after the balk. Buckta delivers here. Drive. High in the air. Playable for Hanel. Hanel, no. He popped up. He just flat out missed it. I mean, I think he overran that going foul.
He had to go kind of fast, too, because that was, like, absolutely right, like, close to the backstop.
I think technically they have to charge an error there because I think it touched his glove.
Yeah.
And that should have been caught. So, still going to remain 1-2. No damage technically. But just a killer for the Knights. Buckta's pitch here on 1-2. That one's up in the air to right field. Gibbon, nope, first base. Doyle underneath it at first. Makes the catch.
Oh, I was going to say.
First it looked like he was going to make it to right field, but then Doyle put his hands on him like, oh, that ball's not going that far. So one down now here in the top of the second. So now it'll be Luke Dam, a senior. 306 on the season, 17 RBIs. It's actually the second, running at second base is actually Reed Sogstad. It's not Abreu. Abreu is I think he's like the catcher, I believe. Yes, I do not have that.
Luke Dam?
No, he's a D.
Right
oh, yeah,
field.
Abreu is the catcher. That's why there's a pitch runner for second base. Meanwhile, 1-0 here. Buckta delivers here. Pitches in there, hits the outside corner, strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So that's why there's a pinch runner. I kind of figured he had been a catcher or a pitcher over there at second, and that hit.
It's pretty much just pitcher or catcher. You could do that, right?
Buckta sets here on 1-1. Here's the pitch. In there, falls down in there for a strike. 1-2.
Looking at the camera there, was really good framing by Nate Hanna. Looked a little outside, and then he just moved it right back just to get a little convincing from the ump that time for strike 2.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Buckta sets now with Sogstad at second over there. Pitch to Dam. And
no.
Oh, man.
I think we were going for a check swing there. Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I think they could have even done it on the pitch there. That was pretty close. So we will do this again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think in the gap we'll score the pinch runner at second.
2-2, 1 out. Sogstad at second. Here's the pitch. And that one's on the ground. Back to the back screen foul. So now still remains 2-2, 1 out. 2-1 Sun Prairie East lead. Sogstad takes his lead over there. And that one is, again, even Scott Holler's out there. That's okay now. Come on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think it was a good enough pitch. So now it's 3-2. Just a killer for Ryan Buckta on his motion. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sogstad takes his lead, and that one's ripped to the right side foul.
Right on the railing.
So we'll do this again. 3-2, 1 out. That probably should have been over, but, you know. So 3-2, 1 out. Luke Dam still remains the batter. Here's the pitch.
That's in.
Called strike 3. Oh.
Looked like a breaking ball right down the middle.
I was going to say. That was in the zone that time. Good pitch there by Buckta right on the corner of the plate.
One more time. Yeah, froze him on that pitch.
Definitely strike.
Looked like it was right down the middle.
Breaking ball that time. So now 2 down for Sam Ostrenga, the leadoff hitter.
Be big if Buckta could get out of this right now after leadoff base runner.
And Reed Sogstad remains at second. He's been out there since no outs as he pitch run for Abreu. So Buckta sets here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Hits the corner of the plate. So 0-1 now. Buckta sets again. Here's a pitch to Ostrenga. And just missed. Buckta even jumps on that one. I think Buckta's asking the umpire, where did I miss on that one? As he kind of looked over at the last minute. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now. Buckta sets again. Here's a pitch. That one's on the ground. Buckta going to pick it up himself on the right side. Tosses it to Doyle. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second after a leadoff double. Leadoff walk. We head to the bottom of the second. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 2-1 Sun Prairie East lead. We head to the bottom of the second now. Oak Creek coming to bat. It'll be a Nate Schaff leading us off. He will step up here. Brady Stelzer remains the pitcher. Had a pretty good first inning other than the home run given up and a hit. Did pretty well after that. So Nate Schaff steps in, a junior, 372, 1 home run, 24 RBIs on the season. Stelzer sets and delivers way outside, ball 1.
And after that first inning, it looked like Oak Creek did a little bit of damage. Only got through about 4 batters in that first, other than the home run from Kate Polkowski.
So Schaff steps back in here, up 1-0. Here's the pitch. Pitch in there for a strike, outside corner hit. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Schaff. Here is the set and the delivery, and that one's on the ground to short. Glusick makes the play on to first, in time to get him. So now it'll be Reese Doyle at the plate. The first baseman. With 1 down here. Reese Doyle, 333 in the season. Had a big hit on Monday. 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. I think I had a 2 RBI single on Monday. Ball 1 in the dirt.
Looks like it was still the same lineup Coach Scott Holler is running with from Monday as well, but it was pretty successful when he did it as well for Monday. 12 hits, 11 runs. Wouldn't have a repeat performance.
So here's the pitch. Doyle on the ground to second, and it hits off the leg of Vogler, and it's going to be probably going to give him a hit. Oh. I mean, kind of a tough play over there. And air. Yeah, give him an air.
Let's see.
Oh, definitely. Definitely that should have been made.
Went through his legs.
It's not a mistake that you can make in a game like this, because it could cost you. So now it'll be Mac Endres, 305 batting average. Doyle takes his lead with 1 down. And that one's down in the dirt, ball 1.
Like he was about to go for a sec there, but then he realized how fast that ball was falling, so he was able to check it back. So 1-0, 1 out.
Andre steps in. 3:05 batting average. Andre's on the ground to second.
Could be two.
Could be two on to first in time.
Like
Double play. We will head to the third. Sun Prairie East still with the 2-1 lead. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
For the best price on the Bowtie brand, all roads lead to Griffin Chevrolet in the Auto Mall.
Lease this 24 Chevrolet Trax for $255 a month for 36 months. Or when you lease this 24 Chevrolet Silverado, pay just $348 for 36 months.
Find new roads, discover old friends. There's no better way than with a Griffin Chevrolet.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, top of the third inning. Sun Prairie East with a 2-1 lead over Oak Creek. They're coming to bat again after an inning-ending double play. Went from Vulgar to Glusick over to first. I mean, just a good play over there again. Sun Prairie East, pretty good defense over there. But so the winner of this game would play De Pere tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the Division I State Championship.
Way too early to see right now, though.
Oh, definitely way too early.
Even if Oak Creek's down by 3 or something.
Yeah, you can never rule Oak Creek out, but... So Max Glusick will bat here, 1 for 1 today with a double.
Monday showed me how Oak Creek can rally from comebacks easily. Staying with it, trusting the process.
So 2-1 lead, Sun Prairie East. Glusick steps in, 1 for 1 today, 477. Bucked his pitch in their first strike. Here's the pitch, next pitch from Buckta. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Kind of a change up that time. Off-speed pitch, so now quickly 0-2 on Glusick.
Someone on the Zaleski Sports chat asked if we're doing any games tomorrow. The D2 State Championship game with Mosinee and who's the other team?
No balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, ball 1. Just missed.
No.
Mosinee and Edgewood, Madison Edgewood.
And if Oak Creek wins, we will have you guys back on again tomorrow night for Oak Creek versus the Pier if they can hold on.
And swing and a miss, strike 3. Handel throws down to first in time. 1 down here in the top of the third.
First strikeout of the night for Brian Buckta. Not a big strikeout hitter. He's a big ground ball pitcher. Now Drew Kavanaugh, the first baseman, coming back up.
So now Drew Kavanaugh will bat now, 417. He's 0 for 0 today. He had an RBI, but a sac fly earlier. So he's one of the parts that got the sac fly. The 2 Sun Prairie East Cardinal runs home earlier. So first pitch missed high and away, ball 1. Buckta sets here on 1-0. Here's a pitch. In there, first strike. Kind of a curve down that time, 1-1. Hits the outside corner. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's on the ground. C.J. Trask gets short. Trask goes on to first in time. 2 down here now in the top of the third.
Buckta seems like he's starting to really settle in now into this lineup here, getting all the ground balls, flyouts after that nightmare start, the first base hit and double to start the game.
Yep, so now it'll be John Hadley. 526, a senior. 2 home runs on the year, 27 RBIs. Dangerous batter, definitely. He's one of the other guys that had the sac fly earlier, so an RBI for him today as well, too. That one just misses on the first pitch, ball 1. Buckta sets here on 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down here in the top of the third. Buckta steps off, now re-engages with the rubber. Buckta sets here with 1-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch curves down, no, miss, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and that one's hitting the air foul to the back screen. 2-2 now on Hadley.
Just came right to us.
Yep, I'm ready.
Nets are pretty high here, but still could get over and fly fast.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Buckta sets and delivers.
Low.
And just missed a little bit high. Even Buckta jumps up and down on that one again.
Seems like he wants a lot of these calls here.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now on Hadley. Senior 526 batting average. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Into the glove.
We will foul tip into the glove. We will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. No runs for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. Oak Creek coming to bat here in the bottom of the 3rd.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Back on Zaleski Sports. Bottom of 3rd coming up. Oak Creek coming to bat here. 2-1 still leads Sun Prairie East. So Brady Rickard will lead us off here in the bottom of the 3rd. 245 on the year. A senior, 8 RBIs. He's playing 3rd base tonight. Rickard steps in now. Stelzer back on the mound. He's set, and now he delivers here. Pitch outside, ball 1.
Rickard had the bases clearing triple yesterday with guys on 2nd and 3rd to make the lead 7-4 and really start to break the game open for the Knights out against Nicolet.
So 1-0 now on Rickard. Here's the next pitch. Pitch at his knees for a strike. Rickard steps back in here. 1-1 count. Here's the pitcher from Stelzer. Rickard lines that one to left field, down the left field line, into left field. A little bit away from the wall and holds Rickard to a single.
That was a line shot. That was like
Hadley
missile.
had the right shift on him that time.
Just came in too fast.
Yeah, not playing the traditional left field. I mean, he wasn't playing on the line, but he wasn't playing way off to the gap more, so he was kind of set up in the right spot for Rickard that time. So now it'll be Gavin Zastro, a freshman at the plate for the Oak Creek Knights. 379 in the season. Part of their young prospects coming up. A lot of young prospects coming up in the Milwaukee area. Local teams like Muskego, Franklin. All of our local teams seem to have a lot of young prospects that are ranked pretty high in PBR all over the state. So some promising athletes coming up in the baseball terms for our area. Zastro shows bunt. Pitches in there for a strike.
Look like you want to take it back right there, too.
So 379 for Zastro. He has Rickard on first. Rickard has had some pretty good contact here at the state tournament since Oak Creek has been here. So Zastro sets back in, down 0-1. Here's the set. Here's the pitch. Zastro takes another strike. No balls, 2 strikes. So 0-2 on Zastro's 2 straight strikes. He's got Rickard in the pond at first base. Zastro steps back in here. Stelzer sets here, up 0-2 on Zastro. Here's the pitch, and that one's on the ground to the back, right at the dugout foul. Still remains 0-2 on Zastro. So we're still looking. Creek's still looking for another hit or some sort. That's why Zastro tried to show a bunt, try to get a runner in scoring position. So 2-1 game now still. Stelzer looks back at first. Rickard keeps his lead. 0-2 on Zastro. Here's the pitch. Pitch is outside, ball 1.
Just looked like that one just missed off of the corner that time. Looks like Sun Prairie East doesn't really agree with that one, but
It looked far enough outside for me.
yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. Rickert takes his lead. Rickert dives back after the pickoff. Still remain 1 and 2. Stelzer re-engages with the rubber. Zastro steps back in 2. Rickert takes his lead over there at first. Sets and delivers. That one's in the air to right center.
That might fall.
And got to be caught out there by Dam.
Looked like it was falling pretty fast, and then right fielder Luke Dam playing that one just enough to get up in front of that one.
So Cade Pelkowski will come up 1 for 1 today with a home run last time. They could use his power right about now. They're kind of playing a shift out there. Left center is wide open for Cade. As 10 guys on lefties tend to shift towards right more. Even as a youth coach, we do the same thing. Have the guys shift towards the right more. But even though he hit the home run in left center, I'm surprised that they're giving him that much room in left center.
Just look at how deep he's hitting it, too.
Yeah.
Anything that could go to that left center gap could easily score Rickert with this speed.
So here's the pitch, and it's going to be just saved by the catcher, Abreu. He just hit it down with his glove. Otherwise, that would have been back to the back screen. At least Rickert would have been at second.
Rickert was about a quarter to almost like half of the way down. He had to make his way back.
So now 1-0 on Pelkowski. Stelzer sets here. Rickert takes his lead over there at first. Here's the pitch. Pelkowski rips that one to the left side foul. Kind of an end of the bat foul. So it'll go to 1-1 now.
Well, that home run from Cade Pelkowski in that first inning makes it 5 on the year for him now. For a leadoff hitter, he doesn't have too many RBIs, seems like.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And when you're a leadoff hitter, you either got to hit a home run or else got to have the guys that in later innings that come up that are up before you and you get the base hit. So Rickert takes his lead over there at first. 1 down, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pelkowski takes low in the dirt, 2-1.
And this is the order where if you're Oak Creek, you got to get more guys on because as we saw on Monday night, this was a part of the order, the top 4 or 5 batters that got them with the rally and the lead and even some momentum.
So 2-1 now on Pelkowski. Stelzer looks over there at first. Rickert takes his lead. Stelzer sets, throws back to first. High throw, but saved by Kavanaugh. Not really needed to jump, but at first the let go was a little bit high on it. So it still remains 2-1. Pelkowski steps back in the box here. Rickert takes his lead over there at first. Stelzer sets here. Looks back at first. Now he comes to his complete set. Here's the pitch. Pelkowski rips that one to left. And it's going to fall. Base hit. Short base hit. Kind of a blooper that time. Rickert gets the second. And Cade Pelkowski 2 for 2 today with a home run and a single now. So now C.J. Trask will come up.
Double and triple away from a cycle.
There you go.
He hit a triple yesterday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yes, I mean, it's definitely doable. So now C.J. Trask will bat. Oak Creek probably in their best position now as possible. 1 out.
This kind of seems like this is like the same spot Oak Creek was in last time.
Yep.
A little bit. Just trying to get the rally going, and it started in an inning like this.
So 1 down. Both runners take their leads. Trask steps in here with 1 down. 2-1 lead is still for Sun Prairie East, but Oak Creek's got some runners on base with 1 down.
Looks like Brady Stelzer taking a step off the mound real quick, regather himself.
So Trask steps back in, 328, 1 for 1 today.
Man, he's really looking at Rickert.
Pitch is in there for a strike, just hits the outside corner.
Rickert's a little bit off the bag on second base. It looks like Stelzer really paying really close attention to him.
So 0-1. Rickert and Pelkowski take their leads. Stelzer sets. Trask in the box. 0-1, here's the pitch. Low in the dirt, ball 1.
It would be nice if Oak Creek could potentially load the bases here for the Gatorade Player of the Year, Peyton Gibbon.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Trask steps back in here. 2 runners on, first and second. Way outside, ball 2 on Trask. And this is where the Stels are up to 31 on the day for pitch count-wise.
It's not terrible given the 3rd inning.
2-1 now on Trask. Both runners take their leads from on second and first. 1 down here. Here's the pitch to Trask. Take strike 2.
Looked like he was about to go too, but tried to hold it back and try to hope for a call right there. Didn't get it that time though.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second for Trask. 328, 1 for 1 today. Had a single before. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt, 3-2.
Big pitch coming up right here, full count. We'll see if Stelzer's going to give him a pitch to try to miss in the dirt, try to get him to swing, or maybe hang him something right here. We'll see.
Yep, so 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Rickert on second. Pelkowski on first. Trask steps in. 3-2, 1 out. Stelzer sets. Here's the pitch to Trask. Ball 4 outside, and the bases will be loaded for Peyton Gibbon.
This is the moment where the Player of the Year is going to have to show why he's made of it right here. It could be anything, whether you could do anything in this situation other than grounding out into a double play.
So 2-1. Lead still for Sun Prairie East, but Oak Creek in a very threatening situation here with 1 down. Sun Prairie East pitching coach heads out to have a quick meeting.
Last game, Peyton Gibbon, remember he had some guys on first and second, no out, ground out and double play. He's got to hope. You got to hope as you're an Oak Creek fan that doesn't happen in this situation. You'll live with the strikeout if it happens, and hope for the best with Nate Hanel after. Now let's see what the pitching coach for Sun Prairie East has got to say here. Probably just regathering himself once again. 2 back-to-back singles and a walk.
So the worst spot, obviously you can still turn a double play here with 1 down, but the worst spot that you want to put the ball if you're Peyton Gibbon is to the pitcher.
Yeah.
I mean, slow roller's fine because they're probably not going to turn a double play because Trask is pretty fast, but the worst spot you want to put is the pitcher because all he's got to do is go home to first, and before you know, Sun Prairie East
don't let it go to the shortstop either.
Yeah, that's true. But if it goes to the shortstop, it needs to be on a slow roller. Like he needs to come up on it. He cannot be right to him, otherwise that's trouble too. So Gibbon steps in with 1 down here, bases loaded. Gibbon rips that one to first, and the play is going to be made, but that's going to tie the game on Gibbon. A slow roll to first base. That's exactly what Oak Creek needed. That would have been a faster roll. It would have been a double play, and Sun Prairie East would have escaped it.
You're right.
Yep, so Rickert comes home and scores. It's a tie ball game here with 2-2, with 2 outs now.
Oak Creek did their job so far to get themselves right back in this game and tied it up.
So now with 2 down, 2-2 game. Nathan Hanel will step in with a .420 batting average.
Base hit could break it open for the lead right here for Oak Creek if he can shoot one through that center field gap right now.
Yeah, so Hanel 0 for 1 today. And they're going to walk Hanel.
Walk him.
Oh.
I don't know because got a really good power hitter coming up. We've seen it before against Franklin and Nate Schaff.
Yeah, so you're going to that should give Nate Schaff tons of motivation. They're going to pinch hit. They're going to pinch run Austin Koberstein over there at first base.
And that's smart if you're Oak Creek because
he's fast.
Austin Koberstein's probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest on the team. Anything that could get in the gap could score the bases clear to try to make it 5-2. But
I would if I'm Nate Schaff, I'm taking that as very good motivation right now.
Oh, yeah.
That they just intentionally walked you just to think that you're going to come out and ground it out or do something.
Nate Schaff right here, do you like power swing it?
Oh, I don't know. I just be working for contact here because they don't expect that. So 2 outs now. Schaff takes strike 1 on a breaking ball.
Looked like he was taking all the way right there. Didn't really get in his stride before he swung. But this is a very crucial moment for Oak Creek right here trying to get the lead.
So no balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Stelzer. He goes from the windup now with bases loaded. Now he steps off.
What's Stelzer's pitch count at now?
Stelzer's pitch count is at 36.
And that's still really low if you're Stelzer going in the third inning. He's given up a lot of hits so far today. 4 so far.
Schaff steps back in, 2 outs. Schaff swings and misses in the dirt. 2 strikes. Definitely not one that you wanted to swing at.
Nope.
So now no balls, 2 strikes. So 0-2, 2 outs, bases loaded for Nate Schaff. 372. 0 for 1 today is Schaff. Here's the pitch from Stelzer. Schaff follows that one on the right side.
I was a little late on that one, just making sure he can make contact, because I don't think if he would have swung on that one and looked at it, it would have been strike 3. Good job making contact with it.
So now no balls, 2 strikes still remains on Schaff. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 4 hits on the day for the Knights, 2 for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch to Schaff, and Schaff on the ground to the pitcher.
Gotta go. Oh.
Stelzer, he's got to take a throw over to first, and it's a high throw, but gets the tag on Schaff. Umpire sits there and points, out. So we will head to the 4th inning. Oak Creek ties it up with 1 run. We will 2-2 game coming up, Sun Prairie East.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. 2-2 game now here between Sun Prairie East and Oak Creek. Ryan Buckta comes back out for the Knights. Oak Creek leaves bases loaded, but keep in mind they did score a run, so it wasn't totally a waste. But definitely a killer. You could have had a couple more. Peyton Gibbon off the end of the bat. Got the runner home, of grounded to first base, but it was such a slow roll you could never turn 2. So now Isaac Wendler will lead off for the Cardinals here in the top of the 4th in a 2-2 game. Buckta sets back on the mound here. Pitch 3 complete already today. Pitches outside, ball 1.
If you're both pitchers right now, even Ryan Buckta, after getting out down 2-0, it's 2-2. You got to treat it like it's a 0-0 game now.
Mm-hmm.
Treat it like we're square right back at 0. Like nothing happened.
Pitches in there for a strike on Wendler. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ripped to left. Schaff makes a play on it. 1 down. Wendler got a pretty good off the bat that time. I thought Schaff, remember your first steps are always back on a pop-up.
Yeah, Schaff looked like he had a really good beat on it to make it look so easy.
If
round number 1.
Yep, I'm still down there in the Pony League in Milwaukee telling my kids, hey, first step needs to be back on the pop-ups. Because if it's short, it's a lot easier to go back than forward. No, it's a lot easier to go forward than back. So that's why you always take your first few steps back on a pop-up, and that's exactly what Schaff did right there. So 1 down now. First pitch was a strike to Volger. Here's the next pitch. Inside, ball 1. Just missed. Didn't get that pitch to break enough. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch to Vogler. In there for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2, 1 out. Here's the next pitch. Outside, ball 2.
I think that was just one of those pitches where you could just give it away right there and just try to get him to chase.
Yep.
Didn't bite on it that time for Vogler, though.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. No, 3 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Is it?
Somebody messed up the scoreboard over there, so now I think it is 3
3 and 2.
3 and 2, 1 out now.
Yep, that's what I had.
I was going to say. So 3-2, 1 out now. Scoreboard operator messed that one up that time. Got me confused. And that is on the ground, off the end of the bat. Trask, slow roller. Trask on to first. In time to get him. Good throw. Doyle makes the catch over there.
Beautiful throw that time by C.J. Trask. We'll look at that one more time on the replay. That one was really rolling slow. It looked like it was going to be tough, the speed at first, and then, man.
You got to tell your kids from the young ages on, you have to charge the ball. Charge the ball. Don't wait for it to come to you. Charge the ball. Exactly what C.J. Trask did there, and he made it pay.
And those are the types of plays that could win you championships right there.
Manny Abreu in the air to right field. Jibbin underneath it, and it's caught. 3 up, 3 down. We will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. No runs for the Cardinals. Oak Creek coming to bat. More baseball coming your way.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back here on Zaleski Sports. Bottom of the 4th inning. 2-2 game. We got a really good game here in the final game of the D1 slate of the day. Last game it was 8-1 win for De Pere over West Tosha Central. So now, who will it be? Sun Prairie East or Oak Creek? We got a couple innings to determine that.
If any games in the tournament ended on a walk-off yet?
Yep, yeah, Sun Prairie East.
Sun Prairie East, yeah.
Drew Kavanaugh.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Other than that,
yes, Monday, yeah.
Other than that, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think that's the only one.
This one has potential too.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
It'd have to be Oak Creek though if there is a walk-off today.
So now coming up to the plate is first baseman Reese Doyle.
Doesn't it seem like we've kind of flown through this game already, a little bit compared to Monday?
Yeah.
Probably a lot more scoring on Monday that really caused that. Look at Scott Holler a little late to get to third.
Now here's the first pitch to Doyle. Pitch is low in the dirt, ball 1.
Now Oak Creek seems like Buck, the last 3 innings, he's been dialed in up to 61 pitches. Now it's up to your hitting, just like last game. If you could get that dialed in, you're going to be in good luck to go punch your ticket to the state championship.
So now here's the next pitch to Doyle. Pitch hits the outside corner, strike 1.
Oh, maybe it is.
So 1 ball, 1 strike now on Doyle. Reese Doyle today is 0 for 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike now on Doyle. Doyle in the air to center. Ostrenga going back on it and makes the catch out there, 1 down.
Looked like he was falling back a little bit when he was trying to reach out for that one.
So now Mac Endres, the sophomore designated hitter, will come up with 1 down. 305, 17 RBIs in the season. Actually hit 1 home run as well this year. But if you remember correctly, relief pitcher Ethan Engelbrecht has only had 1 at bat in the year, and he hit a home run.
Yeah.
His only at bat on a varsity team hit a home run. Also put him in against a team that was struggling in their conference. Pitch is in there for a strike.
I'd assume that's probably one of the most fun moments from some of the players on the team. That moment, just getting to see one of your best relievers go in and do that.
So Endres steps back in here, down 0-1. Endres takes ball 1. Andres and Zastra, one of those 2 guys that come up to the Oak Creek team and been a big part. We're on the varsity team last year, but able to come up here this year and be able to step in and play a big role in Oak Creek's success this year. Andres rips that one to center, and it's going to drop a base hit in front of Ostringa. So Andres reaches with a base hit. So now it will be Brady Rickert. He had a single to left last time, so.
Yeah, that was a line drive, too. That was fast. Right off his bat, so he's got a lot of hard contact right off the bat to hope that the infield can't make a play. He did it the first time. Let's see if he can get another one down that left field gap. He's done it the last 2 games.
So Andres takes his lead over there at first. Rickert steps in the box now. 1 out in the inning. 2-2 game. Oak Creek with 5 hits on the day. Sun Prairie East 2. Pitches outside, ball 1.
Oak Creek's definitely getting the hits now. They're up to 5 on the day. Almost halfway to what they had on Monday.
So now Rickert steps back in here. 1 for 1 today with a single. Andres takes his lead over there. Here's the pitch to Rickert. Outside, 2-0.
I was going to say, the key important thing, if Oak Creek gets a lot of guys on, just try not to do what the Brewers do, leaving the bases loaded with runners on.
Yeah, I mean, I can't
score.
You can't watch much more of that. I mean,
good win today, though.
Yeah, good win today, but today I'd blame the heart attack on the pitching. 2-0 now on Rickert. Pitch is low in the dirt, 3-0. 3-0, 1 out on Brady Rickert.
Look like a lot of those, the first 3 pitches of this at-bat with Brady Rickert haven't even been close. Wonder if Stelzer is going to try to purposely, kind of intentionally walk him.
So now Rickert up 3-0. Pitch is outside, ball 4. So Brady Rickert walks. They will face Gavin Zastro now with 1 down with 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 4th.
Big moment coming up here for the freshman Gavin Zastro. What a moment this would be for him to possibly give Oak Creek the lead right here. Oak Creek's had their fair and share with runners in scoring position so far today.
So 1 out, 1 down.
Coach Scott Holler signaling
Andres and
runners.
Rickert on base, second to first. For Gavin Zastro, 379 hitter, 0 for 1 today. Pitch is high and away, ball 1.
And if you could get Zastro on right here with a potential walk, you're going to have the guy that hit the home run in the first inning, the no-doubter, K. Paulkowski, in a dangerous spot for Sun Prairie East.
Here's the pitch from Stelzer. Zastro fouls that one off to the back screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 down, like I said, we're tied up now, 2-2. Sun Prairie East with 2 runs in the first. Oak Creek responded with 1 right away with Pelkowski.
So there's a guy getting warmed up in that Sun Prairie East bullpen. It's number 40. Let me try to find it. Joe Tamboli getting loose for Sun Prairie East.
So 1-1 on Zastro. He takes low, 2-1.
I don't really think, I mean, like you said, Stelzer, his count hasn't been too high, or his pitch count, but he's been given a lot of hits and walks today so far.
So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Andres on second, Rickert on first. Zastro steps back in. Here's the pitch. Zastro takes outside.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Wonder if this is a take-or-all pitch here for Zastro. Try to hope that he makes Stelzer miss right here and hope for ball 4 to load the bases for Kate Paulkowski.
It would be interesting to see what happens here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And Stelzer steps off.
I'm looking at the stats. The guy warming up, Joe Tamboli, is probably the best, not a starting pitcher, but he's a really great reliever here, warming up. 1.36 ERA on the year.
So Stelzer steps back on, down 3-1. He's got to work to come back on Zastro here.
Yep. I feel like he's going to take this one.
Here's the pitch. Takes it, strike 2.
It's a good take right there. Maybe just trying to hope he's going to miss on that one and try to draw the bases loaded right here. But Stelzer making his way back in the count full now. Big pitch coming up.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. First and second, runners on for the Knights. 1 down. Zastro steps back in here. Stelzer sets here. Here's the pitch, steps off. Just look at his runner Andres at second.
Sometimes pitchers do that just to give themselves a chance to regather themselves, like get a breather and try to get a different pitch going.
So now Zastro steps back in. Stelzer steps back on. Sets now. 3-2-1 out. 2 runners on base for the Knights. Here's a pitch to Zastro. He falls at one to the right side in the stands onto the roof. And a nice roller down.
It's like right when you're under the bleachers, you got to be ready for that thing to roll down, because that thing's coming down fast like a bowling ball. As now the catcher, Manny Brave, is going to talk with Stelzer at the mound. I don't know what Stelzer wants to give Zastra right here. We'll see.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down now. 2-2 game. Oak Creek with some base runners on. First and second, 1 down. Zastro sets back in. 3-2, 1 out. Stelzer sets. Here's the pitch. Zastro follows again. Staying alive.
You can tell this is a really good at-bat brewing right here with Zastro and Stelzer. That's how you know this one could be in a very big play on either end right now. Make that pitch number 7 of the at-bat.
So 3-2, 1 out. We'll do this again. 2 runners on for the Knights. Zastro sets in the box. Here's a pitch from Stelzer. Zastro up the middle. It's right to second. Chop the shortstop on to first. Double play. And the Sun Prairie East Cardinals get out of it. We will head to the 5th. Still 2-2. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crop season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Milwaukee's best deal on Detroit iron starts right here.
2324 Jeep Grand Cherokees with 10% off MSRP. Plus 24 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 starting at $49,499 with $5,500 in rebates or 3.9% for 72 months.
For cars and trucks, imported from Detroit, and deals made famous in Milwaukee, it doesn't get any better than this.
Is there a Griffin hub tag on your car?
Back on Zaleski Sports. 2-2 game here between the Sun Prairie East Cardinals, Oak Creek Knights as well. Matt Peck alongside Elijah Vincelata here on Zaleski Sports. Been some scoreless innings as of the late. Oak Creek's had some threatening times coming up there, though. Just couldn't capitalize those few times. Designated hitter Gavin Meese will lead off here in the top of the 5th. Ryan Buckner remains in the game for the Knights.
Bucked at 61 pitches heading into the 5th here.
Here's a pitch from Buckta in their first strike.
I'm assuming Buckta's going to stay in this game until he's probably at 100 if he could just keep this where it is.
Here's the pitch from Buckta, and that one's on the ground right to him. He'll take it over to first base, throw to Reese Doyle, 1 down.
Easy routine play right there. I'm sure, Becky, you probably work on that in practice with your guys too.
Yes, we do.
Every scenario possible.
I tell my kids, well, we play in a league that's not, like advanced like this. Like, an overthrow would probably happen there once in a while, as easy as it goes to the pitcher's mound, but yeah, you always got to run it out. I mean, don't ever quit because you never know. You get one bad grip on the ball, and before you know it goes over his head or anything. Shows bunt, Dam. Dam, meanwhile, the batter. 1-0. That's Luke Dam. 306 on the season. 17 RBIs. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. He showed bunt, his first pitch. Now he's going to show bunt again. Pulls it back. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down. Dam shows bunt in their first strike.
Looks like he's just trying to go bunt no matter what until he gets to that 2 strikes count. Dam's got really good speed, though. Not the greatest hitter on this team.
Here's the pitch. Missed. 3-1.
First time he didn't show bunt, too. Lays off on that one.
So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Luke Dam. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Hits the outside corner. So 3-2, 1 out now on Dam. Dam 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. And Buckta sets here. Here's the pitch. On the ground to Trask at short. Takes that one on to Doyle at first in time. That's 2 down now here in the top of the 5th.
Back to the top of the order now for Sun Prairie East.
So top of the order now, Sam Ostrenga will bat for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals.
The job. How about the job Ryan Buckta's done here?
Yeah.
First 2 batters he faced were both the hits for Sun Prairie East. Sun Prairie East hasn't got anything to go after those first 2 hits and the sac flies.
So Buckta sets now here with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. So 1-0 now on Ostrenga. 2 down. Ostrenga takes strike 1. Kind of on a breaking ball that time. Buckta's got most of those breaking balls to break today. So well, you get one of those that just leave high, but he's got him. So now the 1-1 pitch on the ground to third. Nice play by Rickard over there. Rickard throws on to first in time.
Another 3 up and 3 down.
Another 3 up, 3 down for the Knights. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. Still a 2-2 game. Oak Creek coming to bat.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, cold bean, Monterey, farmer's cheese, peach cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck here alongside Elijah Vinkslaw. 2-2 game here in the bottom of the 5th. The WIAA Division I state semifinal game between the Sun Prairie East Cardinals and the Oak Creek Knights. So now Cade Pelkowski will lead us off here. 400 batting average. He's 2 for 2 today with a home run and an RBI single. Nope, just a base hit actually. But Cade Pelkowski pretty hot today at the plate. Probably what the right guy you want to lead off here. Any run in this game is huge at this point.
It's their 3rd time going through the order now, I think.
Here's a pitch outside from Stelzer. Couldn't get that one to break on the slider. 1 ball, no strikes. So here's the next pitch to Pelkowski. He takes that one low, 2-0.
Once again, the heart of the order up for Oak Creek. At least Pelkowski, Trask, and Jimin will bat this inning. Hopefully they could get something out of this.
Pelkowski pops that one to third. Wendler underneath it makes the catch. 1 down. Kind of hit that one off the end of the bat.
Yep.
So now it'll be C.J. Trask, the shortstop. Stelzer's sitting good with a pitch count of 60.
And Cade Pelkowski knew out of that one that he didn't have a good pitch to hit.
Yep, so C.J. Trask will call time. I thought they were walking him at first. I said, wait a minute, why? So Trask steps in here, 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. Trask takes outside, ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Ball's low in the dirt, 2-0.
And just like Kate Polkowski's at bat, C.J. Trask now starts the at bat up 2-0 in the count.
So 2-0, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch is outside, just missed on the corner of the plate. 3-0 now on Trask.
Yeah, I think in a situation like this, you don't do green light because no one's on.
Yep.
You don't want to take a chance at potentially getting under it, popping up. So just be safe. I know for sure he's going to take this pitch. How much you want to bet?
Yes. He takes that pitch inside for a strike.
Knew it was going to be right. Usually, if you're the pitcher, too, you got to make it right down the middle. So.
Yep, right there. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Trask. Down low, ball 4. So now they'll send up Peyton Gibbon, the right fielder, senior.
Scored that game-tying run in that 3rd inning on that slow roller. Hopefully you get one in the outfield for Oak Creek right here. I feel like with how tight this game is, you don't need to do anything power-wise right now, swinging it.
So 1 down now. Trask takes his lead over there first. Stelzer delivers. Pitch is in there for a strike to Gibbon. So 0-1. Gibbon, the Gatorade Player of the Year. Division I Player of the Year by the WB Wisconsin Baseball Coaches Association last year as well. So Gibbon's done lots of good things. So 0-1, 1 out. Trask takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Gibbon rips that one to left field. It's got carry. It's gone.
Yes.
Peyton Gibbon has just given Oak Creek the 4 to. Yes, home run. Wait a minute.
No. Wait.
They're calling that a double.
No, home run. Yeah,
home run. Yes, home run.
I don't think Gibbon thought so, but.
So Gibbon puts that one out of here.
The Gatorade Player of the Year strikes again.
Peyton Gibbon.
And what I tell
Scott Hauer is pumped.
What I tell you at the beginning of this game, Peyton Gibbon, he's got to show why he's the Player of the Year. He did it right there. 2 home runs in the game now for the Oak Creek Knights. And the lead.
Yeah.
To break it open. How about that? Oh. You know what? Before the at-bat, I said no power. I think I might have jinxed Oak Creek in a good way.
Yeah.
That time.
So now Nate Hannell will bat. Oak Creek dugout and fans excited, jazzed, everything over there. So now Nate Hannell steps in, 420, 0 for 1 in the day.
Man, 2 best hitters on the Oak Creek Knight doing their job today. Kate Polkowski, Peyton Gibbon both going yard.
Here's the pitch. Hannell rips that one to center, and that's going to be underneath it out there is Ostrenga. Makes the catch, 2 down.
And just like last game, Oak Creek just trying to break this game open and trying to do everything they can to get some insurance runs, make it easier on Ryan Buckta now.
So now Nate Schaff will bat. Two down now for Schaff. He will step in. Schaff swings and misses outside. 0-1 now.
Oh, that probably looking at Oak Creek now. They're probably the first team in the tournament to hit 2 home runs.
So now 0-1, 2 outs.
Ooh, almost hit him.
Schaff takes inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, you're right. Almost hit him there.
Looked like he kind of flinched a little bit on that one.
Pitch is in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Schaff.
Someone's calling timeout. Yeah, the coach on Sun Prairie East
has called timeout. I think a ball has come on the field. Yep, in the right field. How the heck did that happen? There's nobody out there.
No.
Oh, maybe the bullpen. The bullpen warms up on the field, so I bet it was the bullpen that probably let one get away. Maybe the catcher over there. It had to been something like that because I'm like, there's nobody out in right field.
Oh, it looks like Kate Polkowski getting loose for Oak Creek in the bullpen, too, while we're at it.
Yep, so 1-2 on Schaff. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But Peyton Gibbon comes up with the 2-run shot to left field. to give the Oak Creek Knights a 4-2 lead. We head to the 6th. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
For the best price on the Bowtie brand, all roads lead to Griffin Chevrolet in the Auto Mall.
Lease this 24 Chevrolet Trax for $255 a month or 36 months. Or when you lease this 24 Chevrolet Silverado, pay just $348 for 36 months.
Find new roads, discover old friends. There's no better way than with a Griffin Chevrolet.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 4-2 lead for the Oak Creek Knights. Peyton Gibbon, 2-run shot. They're showing him on TV in right field right now. The NFHS page stream. Tomorrow, remember, ladies and gentlemen, those in the Milwaukee area, all games free tomorrow on My24 Milwaukee. The state championship games are all free tomorrow on My24 Milwaukee, or else online on the WKOW website.
Well, you guys can watch people on My24. Yeah.
Mute the sound and come to Zaleski Sports. Listen to your hometown friends.
I don't want to jinx Oak Creek yet, though. I mean,
I'm talking about even in terms of Mike on Mosinee tomorrow.
Yeah,
Mute the sound for the Mosinee game on TV and come listen to us.
It'll be a doubleheader on Zaleski Sports.
I can
if
guarantee.
we can do it.
I can guarantee you. We got some pop over here. You can come join us, hang out with Mike for whoever's doing the D2 game on our network. And that one's ripped to left center. That's going to get down, go to the wall. And Glusek's going to have himself a double. And it goes under the wall. No.
Oh, he's not stopping.
And he's not stopping. Relay Trask to third. And Rickard puts the tag down. He's safe. A leadoff triple for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals.
And that's just what the doctor ordered for right there for Sun Prairie East coming right out of the inning. I don't know. Usually when the ball gets stuck in the corner, can't they usually call it dead?
Yeah, I don't know if it did get stuck.
Oh, he let it roll all the way. Yeah, Cade.
Yep.
Or did Oak Creek switch center fielders now that Cade's? Or is he still out in the outfield?
Pelkowski still remains in center field.
Yeah, he was warming up in the earlier.
So Drew Kavanaugh comes up with a guy in third. He already has a sac fly RBI today.
Base hit.
So
anything.
So now Kavanaugh steps in, and he rips that one to second through a base hit. Sun Prairie cuts his lead right away in half. It's 4-3.
And if you're a Creek a little bit right here, I would take a mound visit with the pitching coach right now. But triple and a single to start the inning, not the start you want if you're Ryan Buckta.
So John Hadley will bat now with no outs, a runner on first. Sun Prairie East gets a run. It's 4-3 now. And Hadley swings and misses.
Big swing that time from Hadley. See Cade Polkowski in center field just doing a little of the motion pitching. Maybe just in case they're going to need them to try to potentially close this game out if Buckta can hold the fort down right now.
Hadley rips that one off Doyle's glove.
That might score Kavanaugh.
And Kavanaugh turning on the bases. Gibbon picks up in right field. They're going to wave Kavanaugh home. No, we're going to hold him. Throw comes in to handle, but a double. It's going to be an error probably because it went right off Doyle's glove.
I don't know, though. That one went pretty fast right off his glove.
And it's kind of tough because it's kind of a – we'll see what they do here. It was a tough – okay, so I guess they're going to give him a double on it. But, like Mike said, our friend over here with Zaleski Sports, he says a lot of plays that should be made are going to be given errors. And here comes Tony Butler, the Oak Creek pitching coach.
Base hit could give Sun Prairie East the lead right back. Talk about a momentum shifter right back at you.
So, 4-3 game. Sun Prairie East really threatening now. No outs. Second and third. Johnson will be on third. Hadley will be on second when we start back.
Well, looks like we got some clear skies coming in.
That's a good sign.
Hopefully we dodged the bullet with the rain tonight. That's why this game tried to get a little ahead of schedule. Bet you Ryan Buck, Tony Butler just telling him on the mound, just stay composed here. Get your right pitches. Best thing you could hope for right here is an infield grounder or even a strikeout right here. Don't let anything get in the outfield.
Isaac Wendler will bat again with runners on second and third. No outs for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. One run already in this inning. Have plenty of chances to do more damage. Buckta delivers. That one's on the ground. And Trask makes a nice play, and it's going to tie the game. Doyle makes the play over at first. But Sun Prairie East ties it up at 4-4. Just like that.
And once again, a sacrifice fly could give them the lead. So
Trask did a good job moving over there at shortstop because some shortstops that might get through. And before you know it, they'd be losing with no outs.
He didn't try to go home because if you try to go home, it's a less chance of being out.
So Oak Creek doing the very smart shift. Everyone playing in on the grass. Rickard in on the grass on the corner. Trask in as well at short. That one's up the middle, base hit. Sun Prairie East leads. And that's a base hit up the middle for Vogler. And just like that, Sun Prairie East. And here comes head coach Scott Howler. He's probably going to be pulling Ryan Buckta right now.
Cade Polkowski's coming in as well, so it looks like it will be him.
Probably means Koberstein will head out to center, I would assume.
Yep. How about the job Sun Prairie East has done, though, to fight themselves right back at it just like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oak Creek took the lead, and with the snap of a fingers, Sun Prairie East right back in front. And it looks like Cade Polkowski will come out on the mound now to pitch for Oak Creek.
So Cade Polkowski will relieve. I believe they will substitute a center fielder, Ryan Buckta, out. For now, Ryan Buckta would get the loss if Oak Creek would not tie it. But we obviously have two more chances for Oak Creek to bat. But Oak Creek, with one down only here in the inning, they have to try and get some outs and hold this to a one-run lead for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. It's just that Sun Prairie East has really gotten hot bats as of late.
For Oak Creek, you just got to get out of this inning and try to turn something right here. Maybe Oak Creek should have put in Polkowski a little sooner if I were them, but, I mean, I got to give credit to Buckta. He shut him down for 4 straight innings leading up to the sixth inning big run for Sun Prairie East. But this is the part of the game where you got to start to hit a little bit of a panic mode if you're Oak Creek, but you got to trust the process with your hitting. Like I said again, your hitting has done it before in this tournament, and they're going to try to do it once again. So you can't lose hope just yet. Although 6 outs left in the game, but the job is you cannot let Sun Prairie East get out in front of this game even more if you're Oak Creek.
So Cade Polkowski comes in to pitch for the Knights. Austin Koberstein takes over in center field. Sun Prairie East has Vogler on first with 1 down, but Sun Prairie East, and here comes head coach Scott Holler to talk over with something. Probably just checking with the lineup card or something.
Yeah, you were right. Austin Koberstein went to center.
So Manny Abreu will hit now. Something Oak Creek could need is a double play, something like that.
Yep. That would be honestly the best case scenario right here.
And that one's up in the air to center field to the new center fielder, Austin Koberstein. Dives, gets by him.
That's going to score.
Gibbons going to play good backup out there.
Let's see, they're going to wave him.
No, they're going to hold him at third. And Sun Prairie East is just jumping in front of the first pitch every time.
And, you know, there's a downside to doing that when you try to dive. I understand Austin Koberstein putting his body on the line to dive for that one. He can't make the play. But the only disappointing thing about it is that it's going to advance runners in the scoring position and potentially score more runs.
So now it will be Gavin Meese with 2 guys on second and third, 1 down. Oak Creek trailing 5-4. It's going to take a lot now for the Knights.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the double play situation set up, but, you know, Koberstein, I don't blame him. It's the state semifinal for just trying to go out and try to make a play.
It's a really good attempt.
Yeah.
Just couldn't.
And that was on the ground to second. Nice stop over there. Going to have to go to first. Going to have to give up the run. Nice stop over there by Zastro. He gets the out at first. 2 down, but another run for the Cardinals. It's 6-4. 2-run lead now for Sun Prairie East.
And this is probably absolutely it, what Oak Creek could give up right now. 4-run inning for the Cardinals. It's not looking too hot right now. It looked like the second baseman, Zastro, wanted to go home at first, but it looked like the guy on third was already halfway there. So it better be safe than sorry. Could have had a double whammy right there, having everybody safe if he would have went home. So smart decision by Zastro just to go to first, but Oak Creek cannot let anything else up this inning.
Yep, so now it's going to be so Cam Glusick will bat now for Sun Prairie. According to the stats, he's rarely batted this year. 667, he's a freshman. Pinch hitter. Glusick rips that one foul to the backside.
Going at the first pitch once again.
Yeah.
You know, that just shows that Sun Prairie East is seeing the ball very, very well.
Well, that's been the killing moment for the Oak Creek Knights. The Sun Prairie East is attacking on the first pitch. That one's on the ground to Trask. Trask looks over the first, slips, gets by, and it's going to score another Sun Prairie East run. Glusick gets the second, and Sun Prairie East ahead by 3. And just when we thought everything was way looking good for the Knights after a Gibbon home run, everything has turned for the worst, and the Oak Creek Knights have now allowed a 5-run inning to the Sun Prairie East Cardinals.
You know, I knew right away, well, Trask, I think he just wanted to get it off in time, but who was that at the plate last night?
You have to set your feet there.
I think they had a pinch hitter too, right?
Yeah, it was a freshman.
Yeah, he was fast.
So Sam Ostrenga will come up with a runner in scoring position, Glusick in scoring position. And Ostrenga rips that one back to the foul screen.
And what do you do again? Go after the first pitch.
Yeah, they're first pitch team.
Staying aggressive. That's, like I said again, that's how you know they're seeing the ball very well right now.
That one missed. Ball 1 out high.
I don't think that had to be. Six, 5-run inning for.
That one's fouled to the back screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And you got 2 innings left for Oak Creek, but it's going to be very hard to come back and try to get yourselves right back in this game.
And that one's in the air, left field. Schaff tracking back on it, makes the catch. Sun Prairie East with a 5-run inning. And we will head up to the bottom of the 6th inning. Oak Creek trailing by 3, coming to bat.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, a 7-4 lead for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals now. Crazy top of the 6th inning. I mean, just one of the worst probably for a team in the state tournament so far. 5 runs come across for the Cardinals. After Oak Creek takes a 4-2 lead, Sun Prairie East says 7-4 now.
I think the issue with Oak Creek that inning was they just got a little too ahead of themselves and kind of, you know, Sun Prairie East has got some big hits to make a payoff. It gave them a lot of hanging pitches, I'll say that.
Yeah.
In that situation, you can't really do that, but it's nice to see at least the sun's coming out in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But Tamboli coming out of the bullpen for Sun Prairie East Tamboli, a sophomore, 1.36 ERA, 5-1 record, 10 appearances, 2 starts, 1 save. This would be a save if he could get it, right?
Yeah, next inning, yes, it would be. The thing is, my opinion on Oak Creek right now is they at least need a run or 2 in this inning. Yeah, so Sun Prairie East needs at least 1 run in this inning. I mean, Oak Creek needs at least 1 or 2 runs in this inning, I think. I think it'd be too hard to come down in the bottom of the 7th to try to get 3 runs. I think they need to get at least a couple guys on here. Doyle takes in there for a strike.
Haven't lost faith yet, but it's definitely
going
to be a hard one to come back from.
Doyle, ball 1.
He spiked that one.
Yeah.
Looked like he went fastball, just came out wrong on Tamboli's hands, spiked it right at the ground.
That ball was spiked harder on the ground than any Aaron Rodgers pass last season because there was none.
Yeah, I don't even think he had a completion.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's in the air for Doyle. Back in left field. Hadley on it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Timeout called. Somebody needs their sunglasses. Probably should have better prepared yourself when you went out in the first place. That's what I always say when a kid needs sunglasses. Like, why didn't you just take them out in the first place? It was sunny at the beginning of the inning. So now, Mac Endre steps in. 1 for 2 today. Pitch is in there for a strike. Andres takes low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
I'm looking at how this would play out right here. The top of the order will at least be seen one last time for Oak Creek if they could get to it as a big swing and a miss.
Andre swings and misses in the dirt. Definitely did not help.
Well, at this time of the game, there's a lot of times, I'm sure you've had that with your Pony League team too. When you go down by a lot, you start swinging at a lot of pitches you don't want to swing at. Try to get yourself on the board.
If you want to ask a coach about being down a lot, just ask me. It's not high school. It's a little bit different of a story. Endres on the ground to the shortstop.
Oh, he bobbled it.
And he bobbled it, and Endres is going to get there.
It's going to be an error.
So a little bit of life for Oak Creek in this inning. So that'll send up Brady Rickard, who's pretty good offensively today.
And it's those little mistakes that, honestly, Oak Creek should take advantage of.
Yep.
Mac Endres now at first, but
I think they're using a pinch runner at first.
Yeah.
Scott Haller's asking
for the designated hitter. It looks like it's going to be, from the looks of it, it's going to be Ethan Maloney.
Austin Koberstein.
Austin Koberstein, now they changed their mind.
Yep.
Looked like Maloney was getting ready. Not looking too hot for the Knights, but caught a break right there with that error.
Yep. So 1 down now. Now first base coach for the Oak Creek Knights coming in, talking it over.
It's Comfort, right?
Will Comfort, yep. He'll jog back. Both coaches will jog back to their positions.
At the plate, third baseman Brady Rickard.
So now we got another timeout from Sun Prairie East side. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll wait even longer.
That's kind of like what. That reminds me of like an ice the kicker moment, but for baseball.
Yeah.
You know, you had the signal ready from Holler to Rickert, and then right as he was about to throw the pitch, pitching coach for Sun Prairie East comes out running, just chat it up a little bit here and tell him, You know, you got this. Compose them a little bit for Tamboli.
So now it'll be Brady Rickert.
If I'm seeing this right, it looks like Ethan Maloney will be pinch hitting next for Gavin Zastro.
So Brady Rickert steps in here. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Down in the dirt. Strike one. So Rickert steps back in. Down 0-1. Here's the pitch. Rickert in the air, left field.
Just
tracking back on it is Hadley. Nope, the center fielder makes the catch out there. That's Ostrenga. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Attention, please. Batting for second baseman Gavin Zastro. Number 2, Ethan Maloney.
So Ethan Maloney will pinch hit now for Gavin Zastro.
Probably give one of the experienced seniors over to try to keep this game alive here if you're Oak Creek right now. Not too bad of a decision for Coach Holler.
Yeah, not too bad. All right, so it's the Andres on first. Koberstein on first. Game changer and WIAA score sheet say 2 different things. Like 2 different kids on first base. Maloney 283 on the season. Takes outside, ball 1. Oak Creek needs a lot of work to do. Down 3. Sub Prairie East with just a monstrous top of the 6th. Maloney falls to the back screen. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is his first at bat of the state tournament too.
Mm-hmm.
Holler just got to try to find anything you can at this point.
He's hoping for the top of the order to try to get Maloney on. Try to get some kind of, maybe Maloney's good at working walks.
Unless
I'm
you
not sure.
Save it for the next inning if you're Oak Creek and try to. Ooh.
Pitch low in the dirt. Ball 2. Well, I think you go attack now at the top of the order, especially if Maloney gets on, because then you got guys on base in the puddle. I should say in the pond for him.
Get Cade Polkowski up here. He already hit a home run today.
Maloney rips that one to right field and makes the catch. Luke Dam makes the catch out there in right field. And we will head to the 7th. Sun Prairie East 7-4. More baseball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck alongside Elijah Vincelata. Final inning here, top of the 7th. Sun Prairie East coming to bat. 7-4 lead for the Cardinals as well.
Attention, please, now playing second base for Oak Creek. Number 2, Ethan Maloney.
Ethan Maloney will play second base. Cade Pelkowski will remain on the mound. I believe Austin Koberstein will remain in center field. So top.
And this was the part of the order that Sun Prairie East did their most damage.
Yeah.
Starting off with Glusek and Kavanaugh. They're going to try to put this game to bed right now.
Glusick takes strike one. Palkowski delivers. That one's a base hit up the middle. Glusick with Sun Prairie's East 8th hit of the day. And boy, every pitch that they get, they are not missing these last 2 innings.
Wasn't the first pitch, but it seems like they still know what they're able to do, and that's the reason why they're up by 3 right now.
So now Drew Kavanaugh will bat, 417. Pretty good day for him already. And now one gets by Hanel, and to second goes Glusick. So Sun Prairie East already setting themselves up to potentially do more damage here in the inning here. Kavanaugh takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Kavanaugh takes in 2-1.
You know, this is not the only time Oak Creek was down like this before, but I want to remind the Oak Creek fans, they did play Kimberly earlier this year as a swing and a miss that time to make it 2-2. They did come back. I believe it was like down 2 or 3 against Kimberly in the final inning, and they still came back. And you got a team like Sun Prairie East, another good team like Kimberly, that could try to do it on this inning.
So that one's fouled right back to the screen. 2 balls, still remains 2 balls, 2 strikes on Drew Kavanaugh. Drew Kavanaugh, pretty big athlete over there at Sun Prairie East, their starting quarterback for a team that got to level 4 and lost to Badger. And that one's hit the Doyle at first. It bounces off him. And here comes another run. And Sun Prairie East leads by 4.
I think they're going to count that as an error again, too.
Oh, yeah.
Doyle just went right off his glove. There's a lot, like a fast line shot right to him, though.
So now John Hadley will bat. There's no outs.
And these are some huge insurance runs for Sun Prairie East right now.
Pitch is in there for a strike. Now it's going to take a lot for the Knights to come back.
Take a grand slam at this point.
Yep.
The way Oak Creek's hit the home run ball, if they could get it to that point, and you never know.
Yep.
But
pitch just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Could be hard.
Foul to the left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Palkowski just throws back to first. Pitch is low in the dirt. Hanel does a good job of blocking it that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eight to 4 lead. Hadley takes his lead over there. 3-2. Wait a minute. No, Kavanaugh's on first. This WIAA score thing's all messed up. Says Hadley's on first, but he's batting. Do they know something that we don't?
Yep, they do.
Okay, yep, they do. All right. Ball 4 to Hadley, and he'll walk. So 2 runners on, no outs now.
It's crazy how this game has went. I mean, Sun Prairie East really started this game off with the tone with the single, the double, and then 2 deep fly balls to center field, make it 2-0. And Kate Palkowski with the solo home run. It's just been like a roller coaster game for the Oak Creek Knights and the Sun Prairie East Cardinals fans here today. It seems like Sun Prairie East is on the high-flying side of the roller coaster right now of the game. But both teams have had their fair share of it.
Yep. So Sun Prairie East, when we do come back here, we'll have 2 runners on with no outs in the top of the 7th. So far it's looking like, unless Oak Creek can pull off the miracle, Kenosha St. Joe's will be the only Milwaukee team remaining in this whole state tournament. Ball one in the dirt, and that's in Division 3, so they would play at noon tomorrow. Mosinine Edgewood will be on here at 3 p.m. on Zaleski Sports, audio only like this one. That one's followed the back screen. So there will guaranteedly be one game left on Zaleski Sports, plus tons of Legion and adult baseball games, so they're not going away anytime soon.
We'll be back for football.
Yeah, we'll be back.
For fall sports in general.
Yep, and that one is a base hit to left.
That should score Kavanaugh, maybe. Yeah, he
and
said
it's going to bobble off Schaff, and that will score Kavanaugh, and Wendler gets the second.
Just feels like at this point of the game for Oak Creek.
Just got to get out of it now.
Yeah. 7 runs in the last 2 innings for Sun Prairie East. And to top it off, there's still 0 outs.
So Van Vogler will bat now. 9-4, Sun Prairie East lead now. Vogler gets a base hit here. He could practically put them up 7 runs. Just think about where this game was.
Wendler hit that one really good in the shift, too. No one was there, so
yeah,
hit it in the perfect spot at the right time.
They're calling time.
It's going to be a balk, I think? Yeah.
They just call the balk. So now it's 10-4. And Coach Scott Holler is coming out to talk.
Let's see on replay.
I don't know. I mean, he technically did. I'm not sure. Did he step off? I mean, I couldn't see the mound, but from the angle, it looked like he did step off, but they might have not have. He might have stepped off correctly. That's probably what it was. So Sun Prairie East gets another run via balk. So
At
now
this
it's
point of the game,
10-4.
It pretty much, you got to pretty much do the unthinkable to come back in this one with an inning left.
Just think about it, man. About an inning and a half ago, Sun Prairie East was down 4-2, and now they're up 10-4. Now one's on the bunt.
He's got to go to
and
first.
He's going to have to go to first, tag him out himself. Cade Pelkowski will do so. Sun Prairie East, Van Vogler brings home another run. It's 11-4.
Just keep adding on and adding on. If you're Sun Prairie East, that might have been the nail in the coffin right there. And to think of it this way, Oak Creek, looking at how many errors they had a couple innings ago, I think they had 0, and now they're up to 3.
Yeah.
So a lot of it has to do with the errors. And Sun Prairie East, they only had about 2 hits going into the 6th inning, 7 hits in the last 2. So been doing a really good job hitting the ball.
Pelkowski going quickly like a Brent Suter over there. 1 ball, 1 strike right away, 1 out. And that one's in the air, foul to the right side, out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Abreu. Manny Abreu is 1 for 2 today. He rips that one to center. Koberstein dives.
This time he catches
and he made the catch out there. Nice catch out there by Austin Koberstein.
And once again, just laying out, putting your body on the line when your season's on the line right there. Austin Koberstein, this time he makes a really great play. Oh, I'm actually kind of looking at the replay. First, I mean, it was a great catch, but it might have bounced, but I think it was good.
You know, it's 11-4. Let it go.
Yeah, at this point.
So Gavin Meese will bat now with 2 down here in the top of the 7th. And that one's fouled to the left side, right to the head coach. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, 1 and 2. That's ripped to second baseman Ethan Maloney. So 11-4. Sun Prairie East gets 4 now that inning. So it's going to take a lot for Oak Creek. But, you know, things have happened in the past. Bottom of 7th coming up. Oak Creek coming to bat. Last chance.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 11-4, Sun Prairie East lead. It's going to take a lot for the Knights, but, you know, we've seen the impossible happen in the past. I mean, it's going to take nearly 3 Grand Slams, 2 Grand Slams at least, and a couple more hits. It's going to take probably around the order of 1.5 times at least. So Cade Pelkowski will bat. 400 batting average. He's the leadoff hitter. Pelkowski rips that one to right field and making the catch.
Wow. Amazing catch.
Out there is
Center.
Luke Dam.
Wow.
So 1 down.
For a second, I thought that could have been a home run. I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
thought
lie.
Pelkowski, you know, hey, even though your team loses, you yourself had a good day. But C.J. Trask now will bat 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th.
I think he'd rather take a win in that situation.
Yeah. So 1 down for C.J. Trask, 328, 2 home runs, 19 RBIs. Pitch outside, ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Just missed again, 2-0. Trask takes strike 1, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Trask just misses 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 11-4 lead for the Sun Prairie East Cardinals. Takes ball 4. So Trask walks. So now it'll be Peyton Gibbon.
Here's the right fielder.
It's the point of the game with a miracle. You got to try to help for a miracle, but just got to keep piling on the base runners.
That one's ball 1 in the dirt. Sets now. Tamboli, and that one's on the ground. Foul to the right side. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Gibbon. Gibbon on the ground to third. Foul. Just missed a fair ball there.
That was close.
Yep. So now it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Peyton Gibbon. Here's a pitch to Gibbon. Gibbon rips that one in the air. Left field. High pop up. Hadley underneath it and left. Makes the catch.
Off too.
2 down. And here comes Nate Hannell.
Here's the catcher, Nathan Hannell.
Nate Hannell comes up. And that one's ripped to left. Down a base hit. Nate Hannell strikes a base hit there, and there's 2 on now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Looking in the crowd at the Oak Creek fans, Nate Hanel, his family, they're getting their cameras out. It might be the last time. Might see it here, but he's got better things coming for him in the future, going to UW Parkside, play baseball.
Nate's dad, the former bullpen catcher for the Milwaukee Brewers.
And talk about the job this Oak Creek Knights team has done this year.
Yeah.
With the stacked roster, they got most of their team, or most of the seniors are committed somewhere for baseball.
They had the most committed college committed team in the state of Wisconsin this year.
It's a lot to be proud of for Scott Holler's team to get here again.
Yep. Back to the state tournament. Strike one on Nate Schaff. And one returning guy is Nate Schaff, probably the leading guy that will return on this team next year.
And we'll see how much of a quantum leap maybe Ryan Buckta could take next year.
Yeah. And Nate Schaff swings and misses, strike two in the dirt. And I mean, Oak Creek, they're going to be faced with even a tougher conference next year. It was tough for them this year, but even a tougher conference because Trepper will be better again. Indian Trail will be better again next year. Franklin took a step down this year. They'll probably be even better again next year. It's going to be a tough one up there.
Last year in the SEC for baseball.
Last year in the Southeast Conference for Oak Creek. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Schaff. And swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Sun Prairie East Cardinals will advance to the Division I state championship game tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Huge credit to the Oak Creek Knights this season. Finishing with a pretty good record, Southeast Conference champions this year. Sun Prairie East will now take on De Pere in the WIAA State Championship tomorrow night, Division I at 6 p.m. Zaleski Sports is not done, though. Some of our Up North crew will have on the call tomorrow, 3 p.m., Madison Edgewood versus Mosinee. Matt Peck and Elijah Vinks, this is our final time till August. We're going to miss this for a couple months.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. It was a nice switch over to Zaleski Sports. Back in January we started up here. But anyways, we are sending us off. Matt Peck and Elijah Vinks, we thank you for guys jumping on with us in the Milwaukee area, starting up with us here, and we will see you again in August. Hope you guys have a good summer, and good luck to the rest of the teams the rest of the way here at the WIAA State Tournament. Matt Peck and Elijah Vinks signing off this evening.